fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. GI Joe is there. GI Joe.
Cobra Nation! Get the GI Joe Skystriker! Ace the airborne, let's get those turkeys! We're gonna get Cobra this time! Our combat jets are on the way! Hey, check my missiles! They're A-OK! Great, I'm going down for a closer look! Way to go, Joe!
GI Joe Skystriker comes with Ace and 2 parachutes. Other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
Yo, Joe! He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. GI Joe is there. GI Joe. American hero. GI Joe is there. It's GI Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. GI Joe. G.I. Joe is there.
GI Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Yo, Joe! What's up, everybody? All right, Mike from Old Toys Live On. Yes, I am pumped up. How can you not be pumped up about this fabulous toy from Hasbro? Look at this beauty. Almost sporting 24 inches long. I think it's around 22, 24. And this is from the early 80s, I believe 1983. And even comes with a figure. Ace. So let's check out the rest of the box here. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. Again, Ace. So why don't we go ahead and let's go bring this on the bench and open her up. Let's get right to it. All right. All right, here it is. Look at this beautiful piece. Man, how could you not like that? All right, so let's take a look at it. Man, this thing came up with a ton of missiles as well. So you can see it came with a lot. It's a really neat piece. And it's got this thing here. Bam! Look at that. All right, man. How could you not want to play with this? This is what kids are missing nowadays, man. This is really cool. Landing gears, those pop out when you open that fin here. So, yeah, man, let's get a little more detail. Well, this has been sitting in inventory for a while, and this is not my original childhood toy. This is something I had bought in the store, and I'm looking, the underneath's not too bad, but the top is filthy. So why don't we go ahead and clean this up a little bit real quick, and so we have a little bit better presentation of this thing, because man, oh man, that thing is filthy. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into cleaning this. I can't really do a good presentation on this thing with it dirty. Plus, it just bugs me. So, didn't really plan on having this. I thought I was going to be able to do a review on my original childhood toy, and due to the fact I couldn't find it, we couldn't. So, we're going to just use disinfectant wipe here, and be careful how you wipe along your labels, please. I try to keep everything as original as possible. Going like it this way towards the edge of that probably wouldn't be the best of ideas, but you can see it's already like getting better. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and scrub this up, and let's do a quick wipe down. Oh, see, be careful, Mike, you know better than that. yeah, everything is very, very filthy. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down, and then we'll be back. Also, notice we've got quite a pretty good sized scratches there. We're also going to go into, we're going to use this, I guess, for a couple of projects then here, now that I'm looking at it. Show how we can get this discoloration out of here, and also be able to get those scratches so we can get this back out to be a pristine looking piece again. All right. All right, so I wiped it down. It's definitely not like really clean, but it's better for presentation. I had no idea it was this filthy, and then as you start going through it, you realize, like, notice the gooks and stuff from the labels. So this, and we got some labels, not labels anymore. So I think this is going to be a several part series. Yikes. Like the yellowing that you have. This is common. This is that glue area. Pretty common. It happens. So no sweat. Okay, so there's the scratches again. I don't know how detailed I'm going to get with this guy, but today is about the review of a really awesome toy. So the fact that it's dirty and scratched and stuff means it was well loved and played with, man. Some people never play with the toys. The sticker had just fallen off from that right there. So let's go ahead and let's go talk with Ace today and see what's going on. Hi Ace, what's going on? Alright, sure Ace, let's get you out of there, bud. Alright, so let's take a better look at this guy. And they came with a really cool, all of us, man, loved this part. Yeah, a parachute. Now, come on. Now, this parachute literally would unfold, and it's still tied to the chair, so you can leave your guy sitting in there. All right. And let's check him. Let's see. Let's get his helmet off of there. Yeah, he's in pretty good shape. Look at his face is in good shape, you know, probably because he always had his helmet on. Yeah, look at, he's in real good shape. Happy with that. I cleaned up the helmet there a little bit, and it really showed the sun and the smoke difference. So that's why this is going to be a continuing series, because we're going to show you how to clean this guy up and brighten and whiten him, and still keep all the original paint and stuff on there. He's still really stiff. He's in really good shape. Just need to be cleaned. That's all. Get that fading out of there. So as you can see, look at the difference. So we'll get into more detail about how to make that better. All right, let's continue on. So needs wings. And before we put the wings on, let's take a look at all the missiles that you get with this thing, man. It comes with a lot. So look at that. As he's flying by, that's what you're going to see in the belly of the beast. Look at that. Beauty. So this was great, because as you're flying and you're going and your enemy's down there, you just loosen up your missile and it goes. And then this is like, take that, Joe. So, okay, let's put some wings on, because they don't fly as well. So let's do that. All right. One of the common problems with these, so please, like, I can't say enough, take your time, like, putting this thing in and out, because those tabs will break. So if you see that, like, angle, these would break off, and then, you know, you're pretty much, I've seen so many of these that you had to glue and tape them and all that kind of stuff. So just take your time, and it just pops right in there. All right. So let's go ahead and put the other side in there. Interesting little thing here. Notice there's black paint on there, and I'm assuming that the person had realized, because they probably painted the whole thing black at some point in time. This is really filthy. So, yep, we got some definite project ahead of us. So they painted it black. Why would they do that? I want to show you what's going on in the box. Notice the fins. They're black. So for some reason or another, they produced them still gray like the rest of the plane is. So some people took it upon themselves going, it's supposed to be black. So we'll go into more of that. If I had more of a beat up one, and yes, this is dirty. It's got some scratches, but all in all, actually, this is a really good shape. I've seen them way worse. And if I had a beater up, or I would do some custom painting with it and stuff like that. So if somebody's got a really beat up one, maybe they can throw it my way and let me see what I can do with it. Plus, you never know about parts. If you've got good fins or you find good fins, save them, man. Don't just throw them out. Even if the rest of your plane is trashed, there's always parts. Okay, another common issue with this, and you can already see, yep, I figured, not surprised, is there's tape. So this tape, this flap right here was really poorly designed. It just didn't stay in there. It'd fall out all the time. Another thing that you might be able to see is, see how this is a really thin piece here, and it always tended to curl up. You know, you would just catch it out. So when it pops open, ta-da, you can see that this thing can just see how bent out it is. And it's designed, if you look at it, it's designed to have an angle, but if it was a harder plastic, it would have probably survived a little better. But all in all, that's just one of the common things. Did us kids, you know, it didn't bother us, whatever. Like, you just throw tape on there like that. So, but what we're going to do is, I think through the rest of the project, the continuation of after this review, is we're going to get into some cleaning, detailing, and some repairing. We're going to get rid of those scratches, and we're going to show a way to fix that, so you don't have to have masking scotch tape, whatever that is, on there. All right, so let's go back into it. So after you've got this really cool flying, you got the pilot in there. Another common thing, they don't stay up. So that's an issue right in the hinge part here. As you see, this one just came right out. Hello. Okay, then. All right, so the design is less to be desired, as you can see. Just pivoting on the balls. And he said balls. So it's just on that little thing in there, and just wasn't the best design for you know, keeping that friction. So they never stayed open. I think we'll get into a little bit of that detail too, how to survive that. Stickers. I don't know of a really good resource of stickers yet. So if any of you know of some resources that I want them as good as original. And it'd be nice if somebody had some custom stuff as well. But I'm an original guy. But I'm also seeing some of the beautiful work that people are doing out there. That is phenomenal work. I mean, better than the original stuff. Look at that view. Yeah, all right. So that's what I'm talking about. So, all right. Let's get those wheels back out. Let's put it out there. All right, let's move this box out of the way because it's kind of in the way. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down, and what we're going to do is we're going to redo the camera, and what we're going to do is we're going to get the camera mobile because I want to get some close-ups and better shots of the plane itself, the really cool missiles. This is how they fastened in on there. That actually worked pretty good. It worked pretty good. There's some other designs on older toys we'll show eventually that not so good. They just fell off all the time. due to the fact that this is very old, this is from 1983. It's not worth risking it to me to like even open that. It looks like it's been there a long time. Maybe we can get into mine, but still very cool. All right. So let's go ahead and let's pull this guy out and let's get a better look at what we're dealing with. So now the ground crew can check it out. Oh, look at that. Does anybody notice something? Let's see if we can get a better shot of this. That's painted. Like a blue. That's not what it's supposed to be. Here, let's see if we can compare these two. Let's see, look at the difference. Yeah, you can see it's poorly painted as well. So, the more I get into this, the more work I see I've got to do. Yeah, look at that, baby. Look at that. Streamlined. That's a beauty right there. Look at that. Interesting. See what it looks like sitting in the seat. This is what it looks like for Ace. This is awesome. I haven't played with a toy like this in a long time, so yes, I'm having a good time. This is an incredible toy. Can't say enough good things about it. All right, let's now look into something else. As a kid, you're always fascinated. What's in the... Look at, there's panels that you can remove. Yeah. And there are some custom work out there. Those of you who've got some custom work, you know who you are. And just look at that. That should be painted. There should be some colors in there, man. Has anybody ever done, like, putting real wires and stuff in there? I'm curious. I'm sure there's somebody out there, so many fanatics. But look at that. So, and then, you know, somebody wants to go for a stroll. I mean, we've got the walkway. Hey, you know what? I'm bored today. Hey, why don't you go ahead and hit that walkway? Okay, let's do the walkway. I'm just finning to be here. Oh, boy. Rocket Man. Look at them, babies. Look at them snappers, will ya? Yeah, this is really cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, Cobra better worry. All right. So let's go to get some more details. All right. All right. So originally I was going to do a review on my original childhood toy of this amazing toy. I still love this thing. This thing is so cool. And I end up just finding this one. This is one that someone had brought into our store and I purchased from them. And obviously I've had no opportunity or time to really do anything with this, which is truly a shame. So that's the advantage of doing this whole video thing, huh? So yeah, this is pretty cool. Really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. But this is going to be a multiple part video series because we're going to talk about some of the things that we showed on the video. Trying to solve this, and I'm pretty sure I can fix that. Another thing too, if you look at it, it has a hard time closing all the way. Not guaranteed that I can fix that, but a lot of times if you see what just happened, It's popped in there, so they get a little warped sometimes. Again, if anybody's got any resources on the original stickers, on a sheet, the original, I want them totally original, please contact me at oldtoysliveon@gmail.com, oldtoysliveon@gmail, and yeah, let me know. I'd be interested in sheets for everything. Ace, who is a really cool guy, we're going to go into him more too. He is in such fantastic shape that you really can't, not want to fix this. So I think for the next series on this is what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show details. We're going to get this cleaned up. We're going to get rid of the yellowing like on this figure here. Also on the plane. The plane's actually in pretty good shape, so there's not a lot of stuff, just cleaning. The stickers don't look that great. They definitely have, not shown the test of time too well. However, again, am I upset about it? No way, because it's a toy that was appreciated and loved. And I still, to this, now that it's in my hands again after years of doing it, I still see why I loved this so much. This is a typical spot. We'll get into some of the Star Wars. The Millennium Falcon was kind of a similar thing where the front leg would open and that would be you hold and you can pivot it and stuff like that. So I hope you guys like the review. Give us a like and a subscribe. Share it. Let the world know about this crazy man that's sharing his toys online. And we're going to go on a walk on the walkway. Hello. Till next time, guys. Take care. And keep her going.